Hey parents, Mr. Jim here to tell you why kids love learning with Osmo's Genius Starter Kit. Osmo uses real tangible pieces that look and feel just like toys, combining them with immersive digital experiences to create fun, whole child learning adventures. They'll have a blast with the Genius Starter Kit, playing games that explore math, reading, and more. Just in time for the holidays, get up to 40% off select kits and games. Order today at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played. Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. We are the podcast that turns your ideas into an amazing adventure every single day. You know, we couldn't even exist without imaginations from kids just like you. So if you have an idea for a story, I'd love to see it. Check down in the show notes below for how you can submit your own story idea, and maybe we'll turn it into an awesome adventure. And parents, if you're new to kids podcasting, I want to challenge you to listen to podcasting for 5 days in a row with your kids. It's going to increase their imagination, decrease screen time, and we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. Are you guys ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! Dr. Stinky Breath and Professor Sticky Fingers tiptoed across the sidewalk in front of a school. Each evil villain held one side of a ginormous candy bowl. They were trying hard to contain their evil laughter.
Oh boy, with the special magnets in these sweets, anyone who eats them will become a walking magnet for all things valuable.
You're right, Professor. And since these candies taste so good, they won't be able to stop eating them either.
The two evil geniuses placed the bowl directly in front of the school doors. They held up their evil hands and released their evil laughs into the night sky. The purple blimp took this as a sign they were ready to go and lowered the ropes down for them both to climb back up. Then it whisked them away into the night, ready to watch their evil plan unfold from the safety of their evil lairs above the clouds. The next day, Emma and Sophia walked up the steps toward school. They saw a group of kids hovering at the top of the stairs right in front of the doors. I wonder what's going on, Sophia said to Emma. Emma shrugged. As they walked closer, they made their way through the cloud, coming up to a giant bowl of candy. Free candy. Emma read off a sign attached to the front. Definitely not evil. I don't know about this, said Sophia. Like, where did it come from? No one just puts a bowl of free candy out like this. Benny was next to them, stuffing his mouth.
Who cares where it came from? It's delicious.
He put a handful in front of Emma and Sophia's faces. No thanks, Benny. I only eat candy that's been checked by my parents. She quickly scanned around. And my parents aren't here, and neither are any teachers, so no thanks.
Okay,
more for me, said Benny as he nommed another handful of candy himself. Sophia and Emma made their way around the ginormous candy bowl and the swarms of kids eating from it. They watched their classmates wearily throughout the day, cautiously, waiting for any weird side effects to occur. Everyone seemed fine and happy with their candy, even pulling pieces out of their pockets throughout the rest of the day to sneak another bite. I'm not sure why I snorted there. I meant more like this. Yeah, that's a better sound. Emma was in the lunch line when she noticed coins sticking to the back of the person in front of her. Excuse me. You somehow have some money stuck to your shirt, Emma said. She tried to pull it off, but it wouldn't budge. The person turned around and looked at her funny, shoving another piece of candy into their mouth. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Emma said awkwardly. Maybe it's just part of their outfit? She wondered. Sophia was in art class when she noticed all sorts of things stuck to her classmate across the table. There were paper clips along their sleeves, pens stuck to their legs, and even a ring in their hair. Hi, you have something stuck, everywhere. Sophia tried to tell them, but they just gave her a funny look and popped another piece of candy out of their pocket and into their mouth. Things just kept getting weirder, though, throughout the day. Students continued to eat candy as more and more of them walked around like living magnets. Emma and Sophia met up at the end of the day, relieved to see the other was still normal. It has to be the candy, said Sophia. And why can't they stop eating it? Everything's sticking to them, and how much of it is left? Emma shook her head. I don't know. I'm glad we didn't eat any, or else we'd have all that stuff stuck to our bodies as well. The two girls walked home from school together. They were walking their normal path through town, passing the movie theater and ice cream parlor. Up ahead, there was a group of kids from school, walking past the jewelry store. Necklaces and rings began flying out of the windows and doors, sticking right to the kids. But the kids were too busy eating their candy, they didn't even notice. Emma and Sophia were the first ones home. They waited on the porch for their brother Eli. They heard him before they saw him. Clink, clink, clink sounded down the road. Eli turned the corner, looking like he was wearing a suit of armor. Eli! Oh no, why did you eat the candy? You know we can't eat candy from strangers. Eli looked offended. Why do you think I ate the candy? Eli, look at you, said Emma. But he didn't seem to care at all. He went to pop another candy in his mouth, but Emma snatched it out of his hand. Hey, that's mine, give it back, shouted Eli. But Emma just crossed her arms, hiding the candy from view. Nuh-uh, no way am I giving this back to you. Look at yourself, you look like a human junkyard. It was true. Eli had all sorts of things stuck to him. Fancy pens, cufflinks, money, rings, but he didn't even seem to notice, just like the other kids at school. They all seemed to care more about eating the candy. He still had some more candy in his pocket, so he ran to his room to eat it and hide from his sisters. That night, while Eli and the rest of the students from school were sleeping, Professor Sticky Fingers enacted the second half of his plan. Going house to house, the purple ninjas started collecting all the valuables off the sleeping children. Oh dear. They assumed every kid had eaten the candy since they had made it so irresistibly delicious. So they went to every house in the school district. Their plan seemed to be working perfectly until they arrived at you-know-who, Emma and Sophia's house.
Why do I have to carry the magnet around? It's so heavy.
Because, Steve, you're a lot stronger than me. And anyway, I'm not tall enough to reach the window. Come on, let me help you push up that magnet, and there.
They were holding up some kind of giant magnet thing up to the open window. And holy smokes, all the stuff that was being stuck to the kids was now being sucked out the window and right onto their magnet. But little did they know that two spies were actually spying on them. Hey, purple ninjas, freeze!
Steve, run for it!
Okay, let's get out of here.
Just like that, the two purple ninjas pushed their turbo blast off buttons and zoomed up to the sky, just out of reach of Sophia and Emma, who were waiting for them. Oh man, they got away, said Emma. It's okay. they can leave, but now we know exactly who's behind the candy. And now we just gotta make sure that that candy bowl is destroyed forever. The next day, Sophia and Emma arrived early at school and quickly got rid of all that candy before the kids even noticed. Thankfully, school life returned back to normal, and all the students didn't even remember the candy that had happened the day before. It's a good thing that Emma and Sophia were able to stop the purple ninjas and Dr. Sticky Breath before it was too late. Wow, great job, girls, and holy smokes, yes, definitely don't eat any candy that you don't know where it came from because it might just, be from a purple ninja. This may be the end of our story, but it's only just the beginning of all the adventures that lie ahead for Sophia and Emma. The end. We'll be right back after a brief word from our sponsor. Hey parents, it's Mr. Jim here. This holiday season, give your kids the tools they need to have fun while they learn with Osmo. Osmo's Reading Adventure Learn to Read game is an interactive tool aimed at children ages 5 to 7 that help them practice and develop reading fundamentals, turning them into young, confident, skilled readers. Visit playosmo.com to check out the Reading Adventure New Reader Kit today and get up to 40% off select kits and games. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played. Hey friends, I need your help celebrating a birthday. Drumroll please. Happy birthday, Nico, who's turning 5 years old. Nico loves trains, climbing trees, and listening to Mr. Jim. Whoa, thank you, Nico. Wow, I'm so glad that we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 5th birthday, Nico. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know what time it is. It's time for Kid Shoutouts. I want to say to Ben from New Zealand, Bailey and Effie from New Jersey, Theo and Mariana from Ontario, Carly and Leah from California, Caden and Avon from Australia, Julian from Arizona, and Ava from Indian Land, South Carolina. I'm so glad that you're all on the Kids Short Stories family. We could not have this much fun with imagination without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I will see you on our next adventure. Bye! Hey parents, Mr. Jim here to tell you why kids love learning with Osmo's Genius Starter Kit. Osmo uses real tangible pieces that look and feel just like toys, combining them with immersive digital experiences to create fun, whole child learning adventures. They'll have a blast with the Genius Starter Kit, playing games that explore math, reading, and more. Just in time for the holidays, get up to 40% off select kits and games. Order today at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played.